Welcome back to the channel, fat boys. I just got back from Daytona Beach Bike Week, and here is the multi-part show that happened. Let's get into it. I'm officially at the first gas stop. I made it from Virginia all the way down to South Carolina. I'm like 50 miles outside of Columbia, I think is what it is. And so I got the bike fully loaded up, just gassed up. And what I really want to talk about is when everything isn't going right, how to actually still keep going. This ride has been really brutal for me this time because the wind has been non-stop hitting up against me. There's been high wind advisories. The wind is constantly blowing. It's been super dark and it's on the cooler side of like temperature things. So let's go on ahead and continue on the ride and talk about how to actually keep pushing through the difficult rides that you may just need to actually get through.
And so for the first thing you guys want to do is to make sure that you're actually able to be as comfortable as possible. So whether that means your seat is upgraded, you have better foot positioning or better handlebars, whatever that may be, you need to find what's going to work best for you. So for me, I have floorboards, which is amazing because I'm able to move my feet in any direction that I so choose to. So that way I can have my feet comfortable, and I also have highway pegs so I can throw my legs up and be as comfortable as possible. And so the next thing to help make your ride just a little bit better when nothing's going right is to actually have a hydration pack. You guys want to make sure you're staying hydrated because then you'll be able to stay tip-top on all of your mental focusness on the road, and you'll be able to be that much more focused. Everyone talks about food. You need to make sure that you're still eating enough so that way you're still have all the energy to work the bike and go through the long day, but no one really talks about the hydration because riding the bike you do get dehydrated, and dehydration is also leading to mental fogginess.
So that leads me into number 3, where it's really important to also eat because you need a lot of energy to keep you going through all of this. Which actually leads me to talk about to make sure you're actually taking long enough breaks so that way you're able to feel well rested and take the best out of a shitty situation. So that way everything is that much better during your actual trip.
And for some bonus tips for you while I'm going through some traffic, you want to make sure you have lots of music, upbeat music. You want to make sure you're nice and awake. You want something to make you feel better, have a happy, good moment while you're going on your ride. Another thing is that you can also put in some earplugs because then you'll actually be able to hear better when you do get off of the road. It also makes it just that much more comfortable to not have to be listening to the whining of the wind going around your helmet and or just over your ears. It cuts it down a lot.
almost there. Last 100 miles, going to kill me, of course. And so that's kind of where the last point really does come into play of you really have to know your personal limits. And if you're willing to go push them maybe just a little bit, you might be able to succeed. But if you're not able to, know when to stop, which I have done before. I'll put that up in this corner right here for you guys so that way you'll be able to go and check that out. But if you aren't able to stop, know it's okay. As long as you're safe, that's all that really matters. But
if you implement any or all of these tricks to your next trip that doesn't go quite according to plan, it just might make it that much better.